Here the Watchmen presents The Future of America with Mike Kerr. Isaiah 21:6 says, "For thus the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he sees." Today, Mike Kerr and his fellow watchmen discuss current events through a biblical lens and how these events affect us, the future of America, and the world we live in.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Kerr, and this is the Evening News, where we talk about the headlines, or should I say the truth, behind enemy lines. What a day, November 19th, 2021. The trial, the Rittenhouse trial in Kenosha, it's over. The verdict is in, not guilty on all counts. What does this mean for America? What does it truly mean? Does it mean that we go out and riot? Could be, but I doubt it because there's nothing in the stores to steal. But more importantly, does this mean that you now go out with a gun and shoot anybody who threatens you? Absolutely not. What this means is that we as Americans have regained the right to defend ourselves when threatened with lethal force. This trial was a mockery of the American justice system, but the jury prevailed. It worked. And Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty on all counts. Now, let's just take a look for a minute, though. Mainstream media, what are they doing right now? They are trying desperately to spin this thing around and make it look like the liberal agenda was right and we're all wrong. I'm not going to stand for that, and I hope you won't either. This is the start of America standing up, turning the tide, and taking our country back. Let's see, what did Biden do? The liberals who acted as Rittenhouse's judge and jury labeled him as a white supremacist and a murderer running the streets. And now they all have to eat their words. And what was Joe Biden's response so far as of this report? Some mumbled, you couldn't even hear what he had to say, thing about, well, you know, the justice system works. That's our leader. That's our commander-in-chief, the man who called him a white supremacist. Do you see the agenda here? It's crazy, 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 crazy. And let's look at what else is going on. Nancy Pelosi and the gang, they're all celebrating because of the passage of the Build Back Better bill. They're not going to build anything back better. They just got another license to spend money, create money, and jump inflation up even further than it already is. And let's look at that bill for a second. You know, there's two things that they took out of it to get it passed. One is the proposal that would allow for up to 2 years of community college free. Hey, that I'm all good with, because they're not teaching anything in the community colleges or any other college in America right now that's worth a dime. It's propaganda. But what else did they take out? They took out a proposal to expand Medicare to cover dental and vision because they were concerned about the cost. This is the same group that wants to pay $450,000 to every illegal immigrant that was separated from their families during the Trump era. But they don't want to pay for us to have eyes to see or teeth to eat. Do you get it? Do you see where it's going? However, all of this that happened today with the trial and the things that are coming out, and last night we had just an amazing event happen last night where we had a Kevin McCarthy held up the House with a record-breaking 8-hour speech that, of course, prompted the Democrats to heckle him. Now, did it do any good? Absolutely it did. It showed how much division there is within our political system today. That's what it did. So he accomplished something, and I applaud him for that. But in the end, this is what we're stuck with for now. But we don't have to remain stuck. We can stand up. We can stand up and fight this. Look at what happened in Portland. Portland reversed themselves. They are giving $5.2 million as the city faces the greatest cop shortage in decades, record number of homicides, when they slashed $15 million from the budget over the defund the police movement. So, look at what's going on around you, folks. Look at what's going on. Let's not stand for this. Let's make a difference. We'll see you tomorrow on the next edition of The Future of America. God bless you. Until then. Here, the Watchmen. We're up here in the mountains of Idaho. We're just out enjoying God's gifts to all of us today. And I want to encourage you to get out to Grapevine, Texas and join us. We're doing a Hear the Watchmen conference there, March 17th through the 21st at the Hilton Hotel. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to get enriched in what it is that God has to offer you. You'll hear speakers like Pastor Paul Bagley, Derek Gilbert, and others talk about what it means to know moving forward, biblically and practically, what you need to do. Jamie Walden will be there, and he will be off the hook teaching you what to do to prepare for the times ahead. So go over to hearthewatchmenmen.com. Get busy, get your reservation now. Group hotel rates will be out next week. You don't want to miss this one. Hear the Watchmen, www.hearthewatchmenmen.com. We'll see you in Grapevine, Texas. God bless each and every one of you.
To support the work of Hear the Watchmen, find a way to get involved, or learn more about upcoming events, visit our website at www.hearthewatchmenmen.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Hear the Watchman Journey, and be sure to share our content on your social media. God bless you, and thanks for your prayers and support. And until next time, go be a watchman on the wall and declare all that God has shown you.